going on, y'all? It's Way Breezy here, and I am back with another video. Now today, I wanted to talk about the absolute most saturated topic on YouTube and just kind of America and the workforce in general, and that is quitting your 9-to-5 for the freedom of employing yourself and making your own money on your own without a boss or a manager. I just wanted to talk about, the realistic standpoint, because I feel like there's a lot of these YouTubers and YouTube channels and these dumb influencers. Sorry, they're not dumb. I find it kind of annoying with all the propaganda of quitting your job, and how amazing your life will be once you quit your job and pursue your dream. And a lot of these people really fail to hit on how the real world works. They also fail to create an actual strategy and guidebook, because quitting your 9-to-5 is very possible for every single person. Even you watching this video, it's very possible. But a lot of these YouTubers are lying to you. They're absolutely lying to your face. Quitting cold turkey, not having money set aside, blah, 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 not having a plan. They're fucking tripping. You can't just quit your job and backpack across the world. That's just not how it works. I'm going to kind of get into my plan for slowly working towards quitting my 9-to-5, which will probably take years. And also what I think you guys can kind of do in your life. If you kind of have this feeling of hating the normality and slavery and robotic feeling of working a 9-to-5, I'm going to kind of share what I think we can do to offset that feeling and how I think we could work towards quitting our 9-to-5. There's a lot of pressure of quitting your 9-to-5, What a lot of people don't realize is once you quit that 9-to-5, everything is on you. Literally everything is on you. Even the people that want to quit their 9-to-5s very badly are the same people that don't want to be an entrepreneur or be their own boss. They kind of just want the money and the freedom of time, which is awesome. That's a beautiful thing. But what a lot of employees don't realize is that you're going to get that fucking paycheck every Friday, no matter what. And it's going to be the same dollar amount, which sucks because that means it probably won't grow that much. But there's a big beauty in the fact that you are going to get that $600 or that $1,000 or that $400, whatever that amount is, every single Friday without a miss, because the guys above you are the ones that are working that 16 hours a day trying to make their dreams happen. And for a vast majority of people, they're also not ready to hear this. I'm sure this is going to piss off a lot of people, but for the vast majority of people, you are not ready for that. You are not going to work that 16 hours a day, because when you get home for your 9-to-5, you like to crack that beer open and chill. These guys, the guys that hand you your paychecks, they don't go home and crack a beer and chill. They keep fucking working. They have to, because they work for themselves. They don't put in time in exchange for money. They don't do that at a consistent basis. A lot of CEOs can make $0 one week and make $100,000 the next week. There's just a lot of that. And that risk and, that feeling of the unknownness of quitting your 9-to-5 and being self-employed, a lot of people aren't ready for that. And they'll get smacked in their fucking faces when they go to quit their job and realize that they have to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that out of the way. I think there's a large group of people that want to quit their 9-to-5 because, everyone hates their 9-to-5. It fucking sucks. Working for someone else sucks. But they don't understand the work that goes with employing yourself and how much overtime you have to pay in life for that life that you want, There's also a lot of people that are aware of that, and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to work this job. It's stable, it's comfortable, and I get this check every single Friday that can cover my life. It covers my bills and I can eat. So a lot of people, that's all they need. But it's the ambitious people that have no substance behind their ambition, They don't want to work for somebody else, but they won't even put the time in for themselves to make it, So those people that kind of piss me off, because they watch these YouTubers talk about this glamorous life and they're fucking up the workforce, just quitting their jobs and then, begging for money or trying to make quick money. And I hate shit like that. It honestly kind of pisses me off. But I kind of wanted to share my approach and kind of what my plan is for slowly quitting my 9-to-5 and kind of the benchmarks that I need to hit financially and spiritually in order to do so. So I kind of firmly believe in my head, where I live and my circumstances now, this is obviously subject to change, but I'm in a very fortunate position where my overhead per month is like $1,000 with, car payments and food and, all that type of shit. I don't pay to live. I don't pay to sleep. I live with my parents. I'm 20 years old. So for me, this is my thing. This YouTube channel is my thing. This is me quitting my 9-to-5. This is me escaping the matrix, whatever you want to call it, finding my freedom, my financial freedom, my time freedom. This is it for me, this channel. I love doing it. It's my passion. So for me, if I can make $1,000 a month, I will quit my 9 to 5. It's a pretty basic metric, but it has actual math and milestones behind it, you know? Because if you break that down, if this channel can reasonably make $500 a week, I would absolutely quit my job. That's $2,000 a month. And I know that once I have more time to work on this dream and my own job, I will be 1,000 times better at it. You know, that's kind of where a lot of people quit their 9 to 5s, because they only get 10 hours a week to work on their escape, you know, to work on their business idea, to work on all these things. So they think that quitting their 9 to 5 will afford them a lot of time, and it will. But life hits you like a brick, and you need to have some type of income coming in, you know? Even if that's quitting your 9 to 5, but doing freelance work to just cover the necessity bills, you have to have something coming in. That's just life, and that's what it is. You know, quitting your 9 to 5 cold turkey is not the way. To me, my idea, I also am lucky that I have the freedom to kind of have my own schedule with work. You know, I work for my father, so I'm in a fortunate position where if I was like, hey, Dad, you know, this YouTube shit's making me $500 a month or $300 a month, I would like to take one day off a week, you know, from here on forward. I'd like to move to part-time to correctly adequate the time into my passion, what I love. And, you know, he would say yes, which is awesome. I love that. But I know for a lot of people, you're stuck in that 40. It's either 0 or 40. I think a good idea and a good plan for a lot of you guys watching this video is to just get a part-time job where you're working 25 hours and you have enough to sleep and eat, you know, nothing else. All you need to do is sleep and eat. You don't need anything else. And transportation, obviously, to get to where you got to go for this part-time job. Because even me right now, I think I would almost benefit from cutting my hours in half, you know, and pursuing this dream. I feel like my results would be exponential. I would have so much time to work on videos and really make something of it. But I'm letting myself prove to myself that even with a full-time job, I can make progress here. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing is a sure thing. No business idea is a sure thing. Quitting your 9 to 5 isn't a sure thing. You don't just quit and all of a sudden you're self-employed and you made it, you know? There's that stumbling period where you have to figure out how you can put dollars in your bank account by your own means. You know, you don't have to rely on a CEO and a salesman bringing work in. You know, you have to do it all by yourself. My plan is I at least want to prove to myself that I can make some type of money doing this, and I can do it consistently. You know, if I can make $300 a month or $500 a month for 3 months straight and it never dips, then I can adjust my plan moving forward, you know, and quote unquote quitting my 9 to 5 and moving towards, you know, the freedom of employing myself. I don't know. I kind of just wanted to make this video because I'm tired of those quit that 9 to 5 and hit record. You know, I hate like that mentality. Quit your 9 to 5 and create this, you know, quit your 9 to 5 and do this idea, you know, trade this coin at this price. I fucking hate that shit, man, because the real world is a lot different than that. And a lot of those people are obviously just wanting views and clicks because people are desperate, you know? If I walked up to a guy and I was like, hey, I have a way that can make you financially free and quit your 9 to 5, his ears would perk up and he would listen. So that's why these people make these videos. But this is kind of more of a cutthroat guide, and if anybody out there is thinking about quitting your 9 to 5, make sure you have a fucking plan. Don't be stupid. Don't do some stupid shit. I'm all for taking risks, but make sure you have a solid ass, tried and true plan that you've been working at with your 9 to 5. Because once you quit that 9 to 5, that's all you're going to be able to do is that thing that you've been working on. So make sure it's a good thing. Make sure it's a sure thing and work really hard at it. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I believe all of us can quit that 9 to 5 and we all can work towards that. I just kind of wanted to talk about this topic because it's interesting to me and it's very relevant in my life. And I'm sure it's very relevant in a lot of young men and women's lives, you know, getting into the workforce and realizing that it's just not for you, you know? Stay true to yourself and work very hard and you'll get there, I promise. I'm going to go there with you guys. I'm working on my dream every single day, this YouTube channel. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this style of video. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Later.